Welcome back to Car Drive Next, where passion meets performance and precision meets design. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most iconic sports cars ever made, the 2026 Porsche 911 GTS. This is not just a car, it's a statement of engineering mastery and timeless performance. For decades, the 911 has represented the soul of Porsche, and in 2026, the GTS trim pushes the heritage even further, sharper, faster, and more refined than ever before. Whether you're a longtime Porsche enthusiast or just discovering what makes this brand so legendary, get ready, because this review will take you through everything from the striking exterior and luxurious interior to the heart-pounding performance and value proposition of the 2026 Porsche 911 GTS. Let's start with what catches your eye first. The exterior. The 2026 Porsche 911 GTS continues the familiar silhouette that's defined the 911 lineage, but look closer and you'll notice a series of evolutionary refinements. The front fascia has been subtly resculpted, with larger air intakes for better cooling and aerodynamic efficiency. Porsche has also integrated a new adaptive LED matrix headlight system, giving the front end a sharper and more aggressive stance. The lights now feature dynamic pixel technology, adjusting brightness and beam spread in real time to optimize visibility without dazzling oncoming traffic. The hood is slightly contoured, reminiscent of the classic air-cooled 911s, adding that nostalgic link to Porsche's past while maintaining the modern muscularity that GTS buyers crave. From the side profile, the car maintains its classic 911 proportions: a wide hips, short front overhang, and a long, sweeping roofline that curves elegantly into the rear. However, the GTS sits lower than the Carrera and even the Carrera S, thanks to the standard Porsche active suspension management system, which drops the ride height by 10 mm. The side skirts are more pronounced, giving the car a planted look, and you'll notice subtle GTS badging near the rear haunches. The car rides on stunning 20-inch front and 21-inch rear center-lock wheels, finished in satin black. Exclusive to the GTS, behind them, massive red calipers grip carbon ceramic brakes that offer relentless stopping power. The side mirrors are sleeker, optimized for airflow, and the door handles remain flush-mounted, popping out automatically when the driver approaches with a key. Move to the back and the real drama unfolds. The wide rear end is pure Porsche theater, a powerful, athletic, and unmistakably 911. The full-width LED light strip connects the taillights in a clean, futuristic way, while the active rear spoiler adjusts in multiple stages depending on speed and driving mode. The GTS-specific rear bumper features a unique diffuser design with dual blacked-out exhaust tips positioned wide apart, giving the car a low, aggressive presence. Porsche's signature engine grille now incorporates better airflow management and a redesigned badge placement that subtly highlights the GTS identity. Every angle screams precision and power, and when you see it in person, it's clear this isn't just another sports car, it's an icon refined for the future. Step inside, and you immediately understand what sets Porsche apart. The interior of the 2026 911 GTS perfectly balances minimalism and sophistication, creating an environment that's both luxurious and driver-focused. The first thing you'll notice is the quality of materials. Alcantara and Racetex dominate the cabin, covering the seats, steering wheel, and even parts of the dashboard, reducing reflections while amplifying the sporty feel. Porsche also offers a choice of leather or a mix of Alcantara with contrast stitching in red, chalk, or yellow, depending on your preferred trim. The seats are GTS sport seats plus a deeply bolstered for track-level lateral support, yet comfortable enough for long journeys. You can opt for full bucket seats if you plan to spend time on the circuit. The steering wheel is small, perfectly weighted, and feels alive in your hands. Behind it, you'll find Porsche's new digital instrument cluster, a fully configurable 12.6-inch curved display that replaces traditional analog dials, though the tachometer remains proudly central. As tradition demands, the infotainment system uses the latest Porsche communication management software with a 10.9-inch touchscreen offering crisp graphics, faster response, and improved integration with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The center console has been simplified with fewer buttons, relying on capacitive touch surfaces, but Porsche has smartly retained a few physical controls for essentials like drive modes and volume. The gear selector is the compact toggle-style shifter introduced in the previous generation, maintaining a clean look while leaving more room for cup holders and storage. In terms of practicality, yes, this is still a 911, which means you get a small but usable front trunk and tiny rear seats that can hold a weekend bag or even small passengers if needed. Ambient lighting, a premium Bose or optional Burmester 3D sound system, and new comfort features like ventilated seats and a heated steering wheel make the GTS as livable as it is thrilling. Porsche's attention to detail is second to none. Every stitch, button, and control feels engineered to perfection. Now let's get to the heart of the 911 GTS performance. Under the rear deck lid sits a twin-turbocharged 3.0-liter flat-six engine, tuned specifically for the GTS to produce around 480 horsepower and 420 pound-feet of torque. It's paired with either a 7-speed manual transmission for purists or an 8-speed PDK dual-clutch automatic for those chasing ultimate performance. Power delivery is immediate and relentless, thanks to improved turbocharger response and optimized intake flow. The GTS rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.1 seconds with PDK, while the manual version comes close behind at 3.4 seconds. Top speed, around 193 miles per hour. The symphony from the sports exhaust system, tuned uniquely for the GTS, delivers that signature flat 6 growl raw, mechanical, and unmistakably Porsche. Handling is where the 911 has always been in a league of its own, and the 2026 GTS is no exception. The chassis has been further refined with adaptive dampers, torque vectoring, and optional rear-wheel steering. The result is razor-sharp agility combined with uncanny stability. Whether you're carving through a mountain road or attacking a racetrack, the car feels connected, balanced, and confident. Porsche's engineers have achieved a near-perfect harmony between comfort and control. It's firm, yes, but never punishing. The steering feel remains among the best in the business, precise and communicative, reminding you exactly why the 911 continues to be the benchmark in its class. The optional all-wheel drive GTS 4 model adds even more grip and composure, making it a perfect daily sports car for all weather conditions. Fuel efficiency might not be your top concern with a GTS, but Porsche still manages a reasonable balance. The engine's efficiency improvements mean slightly lower emissions and better economy than before. And with the new lightweight materials and enhanced aerodynamics, every drive feels more responsive and purposeful. As for pricing, the 2026 Porsche 911 GTS starts around $156,000 for the rear-wheel drive coupe, with the Cabriolet and Targa 4 GTS variant stretching toward the $170,000 $180,000 range, depending on options. Of course, as with all Porsches, the customization list is endless. From bespoke paint colors and interior trims to performance upgrades and luxury features, it's easy to push well past $200,000. But even at that price, you're buying into something more than numbers and specifications. You're purchasing a piece of Porsche heritage, a driving experience that blends tradition, innovation, and emotion in a way few cars ever can. On the road, the 2026 911 GTS feels alive, light on its feet yet planted, fast yet composed. It's the kind of car that encourages you to take the long way home just to hear the exhaust sing one more time. Every gear shift, every corner, every throttle input feels meticulously engineered for connection. It's not just about speed, it's about sensation, feedback, and emotion. Porsche has managed to maintain that analog soul even in an increasingly digital world. In the grand scheme of performance cars, the 2026 911 GTS stands as the perfect middle ground, not as extreme as the GT3, not as restrained as the base Carrera. It's that sweet spot where performance, usability, and emotion intersect beautifully. It's fast enough to thrill even the most demanding drivers, yet refined enough to use every day. And with its timeless design, world-class engineering, and heritage that few brands can rival, the GTS continues to represent what the Porsche 911 has always been, the ultimate expression of a driver's car. So, in the end, what makes the 2026 Porsche 911 GTS truly special isn't just its speed or technology. It's the feeling it gives you when you sit behind the wheel, the sound of that flat six roaring to life, the precision of its steering, the confidence it inspires in every corner. It's the connection between man and machine that defines the 911 experience. And in this latest generation, Porsche has perfected that balance once again. For those who want a sports car that combines everyday usability with spine-tingling performance, the 2026 Porsche 911 GTS stands proudly as one of the best in the world. Thanks for watching this in-depth review here on Car Drive Next. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more detailed reviews, and tap the bell icon so you never miss our latest uploads. Let us know in the comments, would you choose the 911 GTS over the GT3 or maybe even a rival like the McLaren Artura or Aston Martin Vantage? Until next time, drive safe, stay passionate, and keep chasing the perfect drive.